First there was Slender Man, and now there's Candle Cove. This is the second creepypasta that I'm aware of to help prove to us that sleep is overrated. So this is coming to Syfy, and it looks like I don't think this is the central story for the whole season of Syfy's new show, Channel Zero. It's an anthology, which is good choice, by the way. But it seems the first one is based on the very popular creepypasta story, Candle Cove. Let's take a look.
You guys remember Candle Cove?
That show gave me the worst nightmares.
You can make people do things.
It's not just a TV show.
Kids will see it.
These kids are hurting someone!
Just like we did.
Welcome to Candle Cove.
It's scary. That's one of the best looking things I've seen from Syfy, I think, this year. It looks creepy.
It actually looks very well made too. You know, like a lot of things that can be said about the Syfy Network is that sometimes they're like special
Not the
effects
best
and stuff,
made.
but like campy but fun. You know, but this
Yeah.
actually looks like they're going in a completely different direction where they're really trying to push the envelope, and it almost reminds me a little bit of. It has like almost like a Twilight Zone feel to it.
It does, and
a
that's
little
what I
bit.
love, because that's one of my favorite series ever.
Same. Or Black
So,
Mirror.
Black Mirror is good
yeah.
too. I'm working through it now.
Yeah,
It's,
but you know what I mean? It has that very creepy where like you think it's going to go one direction and then it gives you like a twist. That's what I feel like they're going at.
Well, it seems like they did take a twist off the original creepypasta story. Some of you are writing creepypasta. Are you talking about, Kim? That's not spaghetti. Creepypasta is like a kind of like internet folklore story, and they can be built upon by different people. The Slender Man story is one of them. Candle Cove, I think, is one of the best written and most realistic versions of this, because there's always the kernel of this is something that anyone can relate to. Is do you remember something from your childhood that no one else seems to know of and that you can't find anywhere with the power of the internet? And that is what Candle Cove relies upon. It's ostensibly a bunch of adults writing in a message board about this show called Candle Cove that aired in the 1970s, and it had scary characters. There was like a pirate character, and then someone else called the Skin Taker, which is this skeleton-like thing with like made out of children's skin and eyeballs that are too big for its head. And then the final thing, the final note on it, which is a message from another adult, is, yeah, I went to go visit my mother in a nursing home, and I mentioned this to her, and she said, yeah, I always thought it was weird. And he said, why? And she said, well, it was weird that you'd say, I'm going to go watch Candle Cove, Mom, and then watch 30 minutes of static on the TV. It was never there. But everyone remembers it, especially the children. And in this one, it looks like that's kind of what it's based on. Let's see, Mike Painter, this is the description, played by Paul Schneider, was a child himself when he witnessed the mysterious disappearance of his twin brother, Eddie, and 4 other children from their small town, Iron Hill, in 1988. Decades later, he is compelled to return to his hometown to investigate what really happened all those years ago, only to find it, whatever it was, may be happening all over again. So it's something only children can see. Welcome to Candle Cove.
It looks really
It
good.
looks good. It's scary. And it's cool to me that the internet is now being mined for ideas. Maybe some people might not find that cool.
Well, with media nowadays, and especially with like movies and TV, everything's just getting rebooted and redone, and so it's so interesting to that they're finding inspiration for a TV show, and you know maybe this will be the norm where like original stories and original ideas like this from Creepypasta will be used in future media, which I think would be kind of cool.
Also, I don't think they need to pay anyone to use this idea.
That is also very true. 'Cause, I mean, how can you even track that down if people kept adding to it?
Oh, this internet user may have done it, but they have no information, so I'm just going to use it for free now.
Once you post it, ooh,
It's
interweb
gone forever.
Yeah.
Or it's part of everyone's collective community forever.
We're kind of like the
It
Borg.
can be very beautiful or terrifying. Audience, is there something from your childhood that you remember that no one else seems to? Let us know what it is below in the comments, creepily, and please like and subscribe for more.